I'm dying. Guys, I see what you all did. You just want me to come back so you could gamble more. That's what this is all about. This is what it's all about. I see what you guys are doing. You're still having issues? Not at the moment. It's currently we're good. Currently, it's fine. I don't know if I forgot something. Stream. Hopefully it's fine though. I think people on Twitch are still in ads for the next like 2 minutes. Let's see. Dude, I swear to you, Google Play is a virus. I'm never opening Google Play unless I'm about to turn off my computer. Never again. Even if there's a new banner that makes me want to roll for the cute girls, you know? Dude, I can't believe how badly it broke my PC. Okay, let me see if I'm allowed to open things. That's my first question. Is it gonna like break again, or will it let me open stuff? Technical difficulties. I think we're good. No issues yet, but to be fair, it did take like 10 minutes into stream last time for me to get like my first error pop up, right? To be fair, you know? Okay, so things seem to be opening. Okay, progress is good. I think we're good. I think it was literally just Google Play. Google Play for PC, I don't know what's wrong with it, but there's something wrong with it. And every time I reboot my computer, it's fine again. Every time I open Google Play, it's not fine. Alright. So we can finally move on to our lives, I think we're good. Google Play was like, no stream, only play. Yeah, it's because I dared to exit Arknights. No Wizardale. Or Wizardell. I don't know how to say her name. I didn't get her at all. If you guys don't know who she is, it's her. That's her. I failed to get her. I like her. She's fun. She's like one of those villain turned good kind of characters. Sounds like a cheese. That's crazy. Oh, I see. Cheese. Dude, she's so cool. I love her. Look at her, dude. How could you say no? I couldn't get her. My computer started to die. No, the day's off to a good start. What are you drawing today? Yes. I'm trying to come up with a way to make animation a little bit faster and easier to do. So my idea was, I could rig some like 2D assets in Live 2D to kind of like reuse certain stuff just for simplicity's sake, like here's an example. You see this thing right here, something like this, right? I don't know if I want to use this particular style, so I want to experiment with different styles I could use. But like, a simple style, right? And then like if I rig this and I create like a run loop, every time I'm running in animation, I could just use myself running using the already made run loop. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see if there's a way to like streamline the process to make it easier to get out videos instead of having to like reanimate things over and over and over again, right? Hot lady, silver hair, red eyes, villain turned good. Wait, motion criteria? All right, is it? Normally normally when it comes to my type, they're more like hold on. No, more like this lady, you know what I mean? More like this lady. This lady is my favorite type of lady. I've done that in Blender with grease pencil, nuts and bones. Oh, like you made like you made it like easier to like reuse animations, kind of a deal. Because it does seem really useful to just have that, right? I feel like with 3D animation especially, you can really make it, you can really simplify animation down without it being too much of like too much work, right? Because there's things you can reuse. You just have to change maybe the camera angle, and then you already have your model complete, and then from one complete model you can just animate, right? Whereas with 2D, you're either redrawing frame by frame, or you're using like the puppet style animation, which is like live 2D stuff. And if you use live 2D style stuff or like puppet animation, you do have to redraw the character from different angles depending on what movement is occurring, you know what I mean? So you can't really just make it once and then be done with it. You gotta kind of remake it over and over again still to some extent. So I feel like you definitely need to like, I feel like 3D is like the go-to if you want to have like a streamlined process for animation for sure. So I do kind of wish I had more 3D knowledge, or I enjoyed 3D more, because it would be. I'm gonna skip this. It was a puppet style. Oh, I see. Did you feel like it was practical? Did you feel like it succeeded in the mission of making things more simple for you? One thing that's the definition of tedious is to animate. Yeah, animation is very like tedious, right? I personally really enjoy doing frame by frame animation. I think it takes a long time, but it's very fun. I like 2D frame by frame a lot more than 3D. Like, I didn't enjoy 3D as much. I'm okay with 3D, but it's not as fun for me. So I'm being stubborn. I'm being stubborn, and I'm like, no, we're gonna make this work with 2D, even though it's more time consuming. Anyways, so my goal for today isn't to make an asset. It's to figure out what kind of style I even want to animate stuff in to begin with. Because, like, we could do chibi-ish, kind of like what we have here. Like, we could do something chibi. But I'm like, or we could have something that's a little bit more like this doesn't have like fingers or anything, and I don't know if I want the white circles for eyes. It might be better to have like actual like anime eyes, even if simplified, right? And I think I want to just use a more simple style instead of like fully drawing in my model as well, right? Because, you know, you could do like on model 100% looks like the person kind of a deal, and that takes a lot of time to make it look good and cool. I could do that for a few frames. Like, it doesn't have to be all frames. I could just do that for a few frames, and then otherwise I could stick to a simple style, right? I saw something where someone did a really smooth animation, 2D layers they could squash and stretch. Don't know how they did that. You mean like puppet animation? Or do you mean like different kinds? You don't like my eyes? What do you mean? No, your eyes are fine, God. Your eyes are fine. I mean like, so like for eyeballs, right? Like, you got like anime head, right? Currently, I'm just kind of like doing circles and being like, yeah, just circles, right? Just circles. But instead of circles, we could also just be like, instead of white circles, you could have like actual like pupils that have color inside of them, right? You know what I mean? A rigged ass lotto. Yeah, it's rigged. Yeah, you're completely correct. That's exactly what's happening. And you know what, Fox? There's nothing you can do about it. It's just gonna be rigged. Right? So, like, you could have, like, actual eyeballs and actual pupils. That's option 2. So, like, option 1 is what's up here. Option 2 is like this, right? We could also be, like... We could also go, like, more chibi, or, like, more anime-ish, where you have, like, actual eyeballs. Like, actual eyeballs, like, anime eyes, you know? Like, proper anime eyes-ish. Slightly more proper, but then, like, you know, the character's still chibi. You know what I mean? I don't know how to... I'll like a circle, fucking... No, it doesn't need a circle. Right? So, like, you know, it depends how, like, cartoony you want to go. And I'm trying to figure out how cartoony I want to go. Because you could also just be like, oh, you know, what if you have, like, a small nose and you keep a nose? Because you could also just keep a nose as well. You don't have to make it, like, a perfect sphere with no nose. You won the Orc Lotto 30 times by only playing it 15 times? Torque is just giving it away to you, huh? He's just handing it to you for free. Lotto hard-coded to roll shitty for Fox? Exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. It's specifically out to get Fox. Specifically. My Lotto's like, oh, is that Fox? Get fucked. So anyways, these are my thoughts, right? I'm trying to think about, like, what kind of style I want to make stuff in. And then even with the body, right? Even with the body, you can have, like, big head, a lanky middle body, right? Lanky middle body, like, on the side here, like I have on over here. Like, little legs. You could have, like, little legs, right? Or you could have longer legs. You could be, like, lanky, you know, and have, like, proper legs. Hold on, let me think about this better. Like, you know, you could have arms, but then your legs could be lanky and proper, right? It doesn't have to be, like, full-blown chibi, right? So I'm like, I don't know how to really go about it, but I feel like I should come up with a proper, like, animation style, not style for, like, all animation, but, like, just for, like, simple little shorts, you know what I mean? I feel like I need to come up with, like, something particular that I can just reuse and simplify and then rig. Because, like, you know, if you rig something like this versus something like this, you can kind of do different things with them. Like this body, for example, will have all kinds of movement issues because it's too small. The arms won't really reach anywhere either. Like, if you take an arm, and you're like, oh, I want to do stuff with the arm's kind of, like, just small, you know? Like, it doesn't really go anywhere. Whereas if you have, like, if you make, like, your character more lanky, your arm can actually reach places, right? Like a proper arm can, right? So not only do I have to decide on the face, I have to decide on the body and the body shape, right? Bean body, like, even worse than this, just go like this. And you have little hands like this. Little legs like this. Dude, how the fuck would you animate this? How would you rig that? Could you imagine this? Gamer Hunch, true. Could you imagine rigging this? You're just like, oh, here's your little hand. Here's your little hand. Just, nah. Nah. Doesn't go anywhere. Can't do anything. Can't reach for anything. Quartzoid, hello, welcome in. How you doing today? Chibi's more simple? It is. But then movement, right? That's the other problem, movement. I'm tempted to do something more like this. Because this might be more, like, simple in the long term. Because if you draw yourself, it's very simple, right? But then if I have to move the body around, so I'm not really sure how chibi to go. Maybe something like this is better, though. Found the artist. They did the thing. They used an animation software called Spine. Spine's a puppet animation software, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. probably similar to Live 2D if I'm not. Yeah, it's similar to Live 2D. It's puppet animation. I'm not sure how this works, Boshi. That's fair. Well, if I Google it, it's like this. So you have an illustration. You have an illustration, right? And you split it up into layers, and then you just move it based on like the points on the thing, right? It's like illustration based animation, if that makes sense, because it's point based. So you just have one picture, multiple layers, and every layer is like a limb. So it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. Think of Rubber Hose, Looney Tunes. To be fair, I think that's kind of where the concept came from. Like the old cartoons, like back in the day, did squash and stretch in an exaggerated way on purpose to make things move. How does it not have things overlap? It's just layering, right? Like you layer it based on like where a limb is, basically, you know, like joints. So like for example, you have a body, right? Let's just copy paste this body up here, actually. You have a body, right? You have a body. So everything would be on a different layer. So like everything you do is on a different layer. So like with eyes, that's one layer. This is another layer. This is its own layer. Whites in the eyes are its own layer. Eyebrows, its own layer. Eyelid is its own layer, right? Nose, own layer. Mouth is also its own layer. Lilith, thank you for the resub. Very kind of you. Domain expansion. I love it when you type it that way because domain sounds really delicious. Like I'm gonna eat a tasty baked snack, you know? Domain. I love that. It's beautiful. But yeah, then you have like your neck, right? So you have your head, and then you have your neck, and then your neck is also its own layer, right? And you layer it based on what's on top, right? But you can also switch what's on top at any given moment while you're animating it, right? So then you'd also break this up based on like where your pelvis is, right? That's usually the starting point. The way I learned it is that your pelvis is your starting point for when you make a bone structure, because all this stuff up here moves with the pelvis, right? It all moves with the pelvis. Like, so your first bone is your pelvis because all this moves together, right? So you're not only do you have like everything on separate layers, but you also have to group and parrot things based on like bones, right? Sasquatch, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. So your pelvis is important because it moves all of that, right? So that's like your parent bone, right? And then your torso is its own thing, right? And that's its own object. Your upper arm is its own object, forearm is its own object, and your hand and every individual joint you want to move is its own object, right? So if you literally want to animate like a hand opening and closing with fingers, every finger bone is its own object as well. It's its own layer because you want to be able to move it in like move it, you know? Because it's just layering basically, right? You're just layering things. So that's how that works, right? You just layer it based on stuff like that. So you just, the only thing that overlaps with every single program is that you have parenting groups. You have parenting groups, right? And then you have bones and joints, and everything's in different layers. But then every software handles everything else differently. So you'd have to learn the specific software to learn how to do it in that specific place, because at the end of the day, everything is a little bit different from each other, right? I thought Domain was a villain's lair. I don't know. It's a Jujutsu Kaisen thing. I don't know anything about Domain expansion, but it's a Jujutsu Kaisen thing. I assume it's like a reality marble or something, you know? That's my assumption, but I don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen, so I couldn't actually tell you. Broblade, I'm sorry that you did not get a good lotto or fortune, but your day will be good, trust me. You know what? Don't let the lotto control how good your day can be, because your day can still be good. Domain is when Lilith sees Brady from NK. That's crazy. But yeah, it's very like it makes it, once you figure out like how the bone structuring and parenting works, it's a lot easier, because even with like the neck, all this stuff moves together as well, right? So you just break things down into like a tree format, right? You'd be like pelvis, which breaks down to like torso, neck, head, and then like everything at the top and move out things, and then torso would break off to like arms. You know what I mean? Like you just have like a structure. You just have to make a structure with the bones where one thing's parented to the other, have all the different joints, and then it just kind of moves on its own from there, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube as well for this kind of stuff, and for specific software that you use. Like the one thing about like Live 2D or any other software you use is that you can just literally write Live 2D how to rig, and you'd get like thousands and thousands of videos that all explain it to you very well. There's a lot of resources out there. So like, you know, when I learn to animate, it depends. Every animation approach is also different. Like 3D animation is different from 2D puppet animation, which is different from frame-by-frame animation. So it all depends. It all depends, right? Oh shit, Sasquatch, thank you for the raid. Give me a shout out, dude. I hope I spelt that right. How was stream? What were you guys up to? How's it going? What are you guys keeping busy with? Like you did? Okay. Stream is going well, yeah. I had technical difficulties earlier today. My stream just exploded and I had to restart it. so far it's working. So far it's not exploding again, so that's good. So far so good. So far so good. We were playing Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh hell yeah! How you liking it? How you liking the remake for it? Calling a domain expansion a reality marble is so close to what it actually is. Is it actually? Hell yeah, dude. See, I think in Type Moon terms. Yeah, it's clearly just a reality marble. Hell yeah, dude. Me too. My PC froze and I had to restart. Dude, that's what happened to me. Well, it's funny because my stream for some reason was still going, right? My stream was still going for some reason, but I couldn't see anything, and I could only see the chat box, and chat could see my screen, and I could do things on the screen, and chat could see it, but I couldn't see it. So I was like, what the hell just happened? So I had to reset also. like everything froze for me, but chat could see it. And I was like, what the hell is happening? But yeah, how you look at the Resident Evil remake? Grasshopper says the Resident Evil 4 remake sadly took away much of the funny dialogue from the original. Did they? What kind of funny dialogue did they take away? No stream without scuff. You know how it is, yeah. That's just the way of things. What are you up to? I was trying to figure out an animation style for something, because I'd like to mix animation or do little animations on YouTube, right? So I wanted to start trying like a new style of video, and I wanted to do little animations with like my VTuber character or other people that I know, right? And I was thinking of making using puppet animation for it, like, you know, live 2D animated movement stuff. And I'm trying to figure out what kind of a style to put everything in, basically, right? I got on a big tangent though, because I started explaining to chat how puppet animation works, so I went on like a big tangent for a bit, and that's what I was doing when you guys came in. So I was talking about bones and structure of things, you know, like this. I was talking about how it works. But I'm trying to figure out something. So I'm designing like a little thing with like how to put it together, and I'm trying to figure out, oh, should it be like really chibi? Should it be kind of lanky? Should it be like bean shaped? Should I have noses? I'm trying to think about like how I want the general style to look, because I'll definitely have frames where I can revert back to normal animation, you know, because I like to do frame by frame animation. That's my favorite style of animation. So I'm trying to think about like just how to present it at the moment, and how to go about like designing it, and what a video should look like, right? Remake is fun. Never played the original, but it's super fun. A little bit easy in some parts. I see. Well, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, right? So hell yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've never played a Resident Evil game. I need to try them still. I haven't tried them out yet. Your model's super cool. Thank you. Made it myself. My model was actually like the second thing I learned how to do in live 2D. I feel like I need to like revisit it and correct some of it, because I feel like it could probably move better if I remade it. I don't want to remake it though, right? So I might just like modify it a little bit. I don't know. But yeah. Mushi, very cool. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Thank you. To convince Moshi, we like hearing her talk. She sometimes does it. I'm just learning to yap better. I was always a very quiet person, so like streaming for me was learning how to like talk more, right? Because I just didn't really talk much in real life when I was younger, right? So you know, it's just me learning how to talk more. That's all it is. I'm learning how to talk more. Learning how to express myself better. Clouds, welcome in. How you doing today? Oh, like that kind of dialogue, like the hero saving the day is a click that only ever happens in Hollywood movies. This is real. Oh, I see. So they like that's interesting how they remove dialogue lines like that. Maybe they were just going for different mood. Maybe, I don't know. Or it could be like a translation thing, right? Because the old games, you never know if something's like localized in the right way or not, or if like it's in the original Japanese that way. It could be like a localization or translation thing as well, or maybe they did just straight up remove it. Either or. Got a lurk. Have a good lurk, Tori. Thank you for stopping by, guys. And Sasquatch, thank you for the raid. Very kind of you. You also have a good day. Have good eats. Take care of my daycare. I will definitely take care of them. Tales tell that Moshi was so quiet that her vocal cords atrophied. That's literally what happened. That's literally what happened. I didn't use my vocal cords. And then, listen, my vocal cords are getting stronger, okay? I can stream longer than I used to be able to. I am slowly becoming powerful, okay? Slowly. One day I'll be good enough to just do 12-hour streams and my voice will remain powerful. I'm getting there, all right? Oh, man. I'm showing off all the cool alternate Moshis. Thank you. Thank you, Chimley. I'm glad you enjoyed the alternate Moshis. Moshi showing her pronunciations once again. I don't know what words are. I just said I never spoke. How would I know how to pronounce words that I've never said or heard? Think about it. Think about it. I just see the word and I have to guess. I have to guess what it sounds like. I've never heard anyone say these words. Alternate Moshis like matcha or cherry. Yes. Yes. Or like Mochai Mocha, you know, that crazy driver who like destroys the world when she gets in a car. And that's not me, that's Mochai Mocha, not me. The original was campy, if that makes sense. The new ones were serious. Ah, that would explain, yeah. Like, if the original Resident Evil was going for a campy feel and then they wanted the remake to be serious, it makes sense that it'd kind of take like a slightly different tone with the dialogue. All right. Maybe someone has made a cola mochi out there. Dude, cola flavored candy is pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, let me think about my things some more. I don't think I want a small body. I think I might try a lankier body. How lanky do we want to go? I might do this. I might do this. I don't think I want a super chibi body. I don't think I want a super chibi body. Because this I don't think will animate well is the problem. Right? It won't animate well. Like, if I want the arms to go out, it won't really do things. Whereas, like where does the arm bend? You know, like, you'd have to, like... I think I want to be able to distinguish. I think if it was just frame by frame animation, I would do this. Because you could cheat, right? But because it's puppet animation, I think I want to have, like, distinct limbs that I can make use of. So I'll try something more like this. I'll try something more like this. Oops. Deselect. I won't do this. Now for the face. Let's decide face. Let's decide face things. She was very campy and cringy. It was genuinely so funny. I'm always surprised to hear that about, like, games I thought were serious. The same thing happened with Metal Gear Solid, by the way. I've never played Metal Gear Solid aside from, like, the old NES game, like the really, really old NES game. And I always assumed that Metal Gear was, like, a super serious game. And then I saw someone play it, and I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking... It's just having fun with itself. And I was so surprised. I always thought Metal Gear would be, like, this super serious game. And I was like, well, now I want to play Metal Gear because it's just... It seems fun. It seems like a fun, silly game. So I'm surprised to hear that Resident Evil is also campy and like has fun with itself, because I also thought Resident Evil was a very super serious game, if I'm being honest. No pain, no gain. You feel the soda burn strengthen you. You could warm it up too. Warm up soda? There's no way warming up soda tastes good. Listen, when you warm up water, it tastes good, but there's no way warming up soda tastes good, right? Right? Have you ever tried bottle cap candy? I don't think so. No, I have not. No. I might have a long time ago when I was a child and I don't remember, but these don't look familiar to me when I Google them. When I Google them, they don't look familiar to me. Are they good? Are they, like, fizzy? When you eat them, are they, like, fizzy, like cola? You're not sure about the others? Fair. You like warm water? Who knows what your deviant mind will come up with the next to drink next? Dude, I consume a lot of weird food, I'm not gonna lie. Root beer candy good? Yeah. Root beer candy good. So is cola candy. I like cola and root beer candy. Alright. Let's decide on some things. How goofy do we want to go? How goofy do we want to be? What speaks to me? What speaks to me about this? Oh, right. I was supposed to put these on separate layers. There we go. Ah! Okay. So I feel like going with the nose is probably a bit too much. Unlock your inner cat, become gremlin? Maybe. Are you gonna have the Squidward nose? Nah. Nah, that'd be crazy. That'd be wild. I think having little nose like this probably is... I feel like this suits it better. I don't think we'll go full nose. Let's see if I can make this work if I just draw it in instead. Let me think about this. Well, let me think about this for a second. I feel like it's too detailed. Like, you know, you could just have a dot for a nose, right? But like, I might just go for the simple face. Heads wouldn't necessarily be a circle. They could be a circle. Maybe we just give it a little bit of cheek and like, you know, do that. But if I do that, is that the pro? I like the other one more. I like this one more. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do something like this. I'll figure it out. We'll do something like this though. This is 100% a gamer pose though. Like, look at that hunchback, dude. I probably shouldn't make it bigger. Yeah, let me sketch on it a little bit more first. You beam a baby shark into his brain? What? Oh, you mean like the song? Dude, I thought of a literal fucking baby shark for a second. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy, dude. Give yourself a JoJo nose? That's too many lines. This looks too detailed. The second one looks too 4-coma. Damn it, dude. Hey, Twerk, how's it going? So far it's going good. My stream destroyed itself earlier today, but now we're good. How was your stream today, Twerk? How's things going? I'm thinking out loud today. You know, I think I would be okay with a 4-coma kind of look, you know? Listen, my face isn't gonna stay like this. We're just experimenting, guys. I'm not gonna... This is more of a cat face than a mochi face, you know? This right here, this is more of a cat face. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this look and work, alright? I'm gonna figure out proportions. I'm gonna have like a little bit of leg here. Foot. Joints. That's why I don't want the little this art on the left, because no joints. It'd be very hard to puppet animate with no joints. You just have to guess where the joints are, right? Neck, shoulder. I don't know where shoulders go, dude. Hold on. I don't know what to do with this art style, man. I'm just figuring it out as I go. You kind of have like a little bit of a lanky body, but it's still not like realistic proportions. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you're up to something devious. No, this is Cat. Cat's up to something devious. That's what Cat does. I'm not trying. Listen, this is just a random body right now. All right. I'm just figuring stuff out right now. It's nobody in particular. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I probably won't have mitts for hands either, because then you can't have like fingers, right? I've noticed when drawing like little bean people and stuff that like not having fingers kind of complicates things. I think I want fingers. You don't want like mitts, right? I want fingers. It's like proper fingers. Maybe not like hyper proper fingers. Maybe like small little hands, like maybe like cute little anime hands. I don't know, dude. I gotta zoom in for this. It's too far away. You know, like little fingers. We could do little fingers. That's not a little finger. That's a big ass thumb. And overall went well. Glad to hear it, dude. Glad to hear it. The hiccup's okay. I'm glad that it stopped and went away, you know? I think it's because I opened Google Play, to be honest. I was rolling in Arknights, and Arknights isn't on PC, so I played it on Google Play app. And every time I open the Google Play app, my PC decides to just self-destruct. I'm pretty sure Google Play is a virus. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if anyone else has the problems I do with Google Play, but my Google Play hates me. Lurk? Okay, I have good lurk, Chimley. Do it like Powerpuff Girls. I don't remember how Powerpuff Girls does it, but their bodies are really small. They're like beans. Oh, they don't even have hands. They literally just have like nubs. Little nubs. The problem with that is that you can't rig it properly. You'd have to literally just draw it. It works better. Something smaller like that works better with frame by frame, I think. I want something that I can use for like live 2D rigging puppet animation. And no nubs, fingers. I'll probably rig the fingers. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. I was thinking of rigging them like a mitten, but I was like, no, then you can't do like hand things, and I might want to do hand things. Or maybe I don't want to do hand things. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know, something like this. Something like this, you know, like, you know, neck too long. But you know, you got like, so it's kind of like a mix between chibi and not chibi. It is kind of like a 4-coma style, I suppose. You know, so you could be like, you could like push it either more chibi or less chibi based on the context, right? Right? I zoomed out so far. You know, that's what I'm thinking, right? So a style's kind of like this, and then you just this arm's too long. And then you just rig all the joints to do what you need them to do, right? Just go, you know, because like I wouldn't be able to, like, for example, the knee. I have a knee now. If I put a knee here, you know, you can move the leg, and I wouldn't be able to do that with this on the left because there is no knees. It's literally just a trunk. It's like so like if you go too chibi, the problem is that if your leg is this, you're like, okay, now how do I bend this? Right? How do I bend this? I'm sure you could find a way. You could just like grab it in half like this and be like, oh yeah, it just works, right? And then like you'd have like an underneath part that's like this, and then it just does this. But like, I don't know, man, it seems complicated. It seems complicated, and this seems less complicated to me. Look at that gamer pose. You like my gamer pose? You like my gamer pose? Oh yeah, dude. Your Google Play doesn't work like that? Then maybe it's just my Google Play that's a virus. I just want Arknights to be on PC and not on Google Play. I sent you a thing. You can show it on stream. What'd you send me? Let's see. Oh, this fucking anime. Dude, I remember this. Dude, I remember this. This was so funny. Okay, so this girl, she got like different hands, right? And then like they turn into like little circles. And they're literally just circles. And then they're like, how the fuck do you hold paper? How are you holding things? And she's just like, oh, this is just like millions of little tiny hands. Just millions of tiny hands. It's so funny, dude. Do it. I'm not gonna do it, but it's funny. I like it because it's funny, but I wouldn't do it for my animations. Right? I want to have proper hands, but this is hilarious. I love this. So cursed, yeah. She's like, she just holds it with millions of little tiny hands. The problem with me doing this is it's just going to look like nubs, right? If I do this, it's just gonna look like nubs, and I don't want that. I want proper hands for like people who don't know what's going on have to be able to understand what's going on, right? Whereas with this is like a joke that requires a lot of context. Popcorn hands, yeah. No. I'm okay with fingies. I can have little fingies like this. I'm okay with little fingies because I want to do things with hands still, right? And that requires having like little fingies. So we won't have like full blown hands, right? Like a normal hand is like, here's your hand, here's your like thumb joints and everything, right? I'm not gonna have like long fingers, like normal fingers. I'm just gonna have like little round anime hands, you know, like little tiny hands. You know what I mean? we're gonna keep it simple. Little tiny hands, little fingers, small cute fingers, tiny fingers. We'll keep it simple. Keep it simple. All right. Not much. Hey Ray, how's it going? How was stream today? I am tinkering. I'm trying to figure out an art style for animation videos. Because my current art style is just like what's on the left, right? And I'm trying to I want to make something that's more riggable for like puppet animation. You know what I mean? I want to rig something that's not like a total disaster. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out how to make stuff look. Gamer pose. I don't know. I think this works. I could make this work, right? You got like your knees here. I don't know, chat. What do you prefer? I shouldn't ask chat. I should never ask chat. Y'all are gonna give me those fucking millions of hands nubs. Make salad fingers, no! No salad fingers. Okay-ish, getting back into it after doing like 2 streams in 2 weeks. Oh, is there a reason you've been not able to stream lately? I'm glad to hear you getting back into it though. I like race streams. Salad fingers, that's the name I've not heard in a long time. Same. What a flash from the past. There's one specific meme from Evangelion that I remember when I think of salad fingers. It's when Mari was introduced as a character, because her outfit looks like it has salad fingers on it. And the cursed image is burnt into my fucking brain. Give the character Crimson Chin? You mean like Chadoshi? I am like the guy who got blown up in Dragon Ball. You're like Yamcha? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Ray. You need one of them senzu beans, you know? You got to achieve strength. Don't remain a Yamcha. Oh man. That's the worst. This for those who are confused. This is Ray right now. Where's Ray? He's beaten down, but he'll get back up, you know? Nobody stays down forever in Dragon Ball. A peak Moshi? That's crazy, dude. Blown up in Dragon Ball. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? I'm pretty sure he means Yamcha. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he means Yamcha. There is a ton of people in Dragon Ball who just got exploded, like Chaozu. You know, Chaozu got like so exploded he never came back. His body just evaporated, right? Like Chaozu never came back. At least Yamcha came back, you know what I mean? They just evaporated Chaozu and wrote him out of the story. Don't know if I'll get back up, but maybe I might get up. Right, you gotta keep getting back up. No matter how much life knocks you down, you gotta keep getting back up. That is the state of being alive. State of being alive. I believe in you, Ray. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's happening, but I believe that you will get back on your feet. I believe in you, Ray. No matter how hard things get, time will fix things. Sometimes you'll find the right direction after a little bit of chaos. And I hope you will get back on your feet. I know you will get back on your feet. Life can be hard sometimes, for sure. Chaozu blew himself up. It's different. I mean, fair. What if art is beating me up? Oh, is it like an artist journey thing? If it's an artist journey thing, it's probably one of those things where like you have to learn to just not be hypercritical with yourself. It's very easy to be hypercritical with yourself. Or like let the hypercritical thoughts kind of just pass and be like, no, that's where I am right now with my art, you know? Like that's just where I am right now with my art. And it's okay because one day it'll be better. And it's okay that this is my skill level for the time being. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to not be the singular best artist in the world at a given time. You know, all that matters is that you're making the things that you want to make, right? And slowly, with enough time, you'll just gradually get better as you learn more things, right? So don't let art beat you up. Don't let art beat you up. I used to be very concerned with how good I was, but over time I've learned to just have fun. Because here's one thing I'll tell you, right? Here's one thing about the artist journey. One very important thing to do when art is beating you up, right, is to remember why you first started drawing to begin with. You go back to the beginning. You go back to the baby steps and you're like, why did I first start drawing to begin with? Why did I like drawing? What did I want to draw? What am I passionate about drawing? Where was I before I started to overthink everything and started to like do all these things I thought I had to do in order to succeed? If you go all the way back to that point, you'll find out that like what you're doing now versus what you actually love is usually there's a bit of disconnect, right? There's a bit of disconnect. And then you have to figure out, how do I reconnect back with that original point in time where I really wanted to do art and I loved, you know, what got me into it? Why did I love this so much, right? And once you reconnect with it, you'll probably feel a little bit better, but it might take some time to reconnect to it, because art isn't just about skill. It's not just about passion and trying to be better or get somewhere or make money or etc. It's also about expressing yourself. It's also about your feelings. It's also about who you are and what you learned and what you've been through, etc., right? Art is about a lot of complex things, because why do humans make art, right? They don't just make art because they want money. If you wanted just money, you do a different job, right? You can be a rich artist, don't get me wrong, but like if all you want is money, there's a lot of things you could do, right? You don't have to do art. Why do you choose to do art? Because there's something more to it, right? Art can be just about money. It can be, but if you don't feel good about what you're doing, there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason you don't feel good. And there's a reason, and when you go back to the beginning and you figure out what it is you really love about art and why you wanted to do it, and you reconnect with that, then you kind of gets you back on track for what makes you feel good about art, right? Because you can do the things you don't care about, right? You can, but if it doesn't feel good, you're not going to be able to do it for long, right? There's other things you could do. Walt Disney once said, I don't draw to make money. I want to make money to draw. Yeah. Don't sell your soul to me and not safe for work, furry artists. I mean, furry artists do make banknotes, true. But like, there is a reason people draw, and it's very important to stay connected with that, because you can absolutely lose your way on your art journey. Like, I've lost my way on my art journey. I've seen other people lose their way on their art journey. I've seen people who had very accomplished, successful art careers working in in like very high profile positions, right? And they just gave up because they didn't want to do it anymore. They were like, what they used to love about art wasn't the same as where they ended up. And they're like, no, I quit. And they just left their high profile job and went to go do something else because they're like, turning my hobby into a job was a mistake, right? That's what they think. It's not that turning your hobby into a job was a mistake. It's that they lost connection with why they liked it to begin with. I don't know if anything I'm saying helps you, Ray. I'm totally on a tangent. But like that's my take, right? That's my take, right? You got to be kind with yourself when you're learning how to be a better artist, and you have to always try to reach out and become the thing you wanted to be originally. And you can't let the stress of improvement, wanting to be better, always like, you know, drive your direction, basically, right? That's my take. I don't know if that helps you, Ray. I've heard of those before. Of what? And Lewis, hello, welcome in. You do get a double lotto because we did, in fact, restart stream. I also want to make money. You can do what you love and make money, right? That's what I mean, right? Like, it's not both. It's not like you choose one or the other. It's that you got to figure out where the middle ground is, basically, right? You got to figure out where the middle ground is. Because even with me, right, I would love to make money with what I'm doing, right? I would absolutely love to make money doing what I'm doing. You know, that's the dream, right? You start streaming again? No. It's not crashing right now. It's doing fine. So the thing is, like, you can absolutely make a career. You just got to make sure that you don't hyperfixate on the wrong thing, is all I mean. Because you will, if you feel like your drawing isn't where you want it to be. Because let me tell you, Ray, first of all, I think you're a very fantastic artist, right? You are very good at drawing. First of all, like you were good, okay? And if you feel like you're stuck, it's not because you're bad and that you're not going to improve. You're just on a plateau temporarily, and it just means you're about to learn something else before you get better. Because if you just keep drawing, you will get better, right? Like, you will improve, because that's just how it works, right? Like, the more you draw, the more you learn, the better you get, right? Let's talk about the plateau for a second. When you learn a skill, okay? When you learn a skill, let's do a graph, right? When you learn a skill, people like to think it's like this, right? Like, you do skill, over time, you get better. You get better at skill as you do skill, right? I would argue that it's more like this, right? Sometimes there's a bigger one, right? You got like little plateaus that occur, right? It's not like this. This isn't how people learn. It's not linear, right? It's not like that. Sometimes on some skills, you might also have setbacks, which might like make you dip down, in fact, right? You might dip down sometimes even. Because you like have a setback, like if you're doing like tennis and you like injure yourself, now you have to relearn how to recalibrate your muscles or something, right? So learning is more like this, right? You learn something, you get good at it, and then you're stuck on that plateau for a little while. And then you learn something, get better, and then you're stuck on a plateau again. You learn something, get better, you plateau again, and then you're like, oh, I just learned something again. And then, it's like that. Like, you're constantly like kind of learning. Sometimes you get like rapid fire plateaus, so it feels like it's like a diagonal line. And then sometimes you're on the plateau for longer. And then you're like, oh, I'm stuck, I'm not getting better. But when you're on a plateau doesn't mean you're actually stuck. It just means you're about to learn something again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're about to learn something again. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep going because you're about to learn something again, right? I don't know if you feel like this is like a skill-based plateau thing, of course. I might be making an assumption. Maybe it's a bit different. But if it's a plateau thing, you aren't stuck. You are going to eventually hit an up point again, because that's all a plateau is. You just go, you learn, you go, right? That's how I understand learning. I don't know if that's your issue, but that's how I understand it. because nobody is stuck on the same plateau forever. Like I thought my art skill kind of capped out, but I just kept drawing and doing it every day, and I was like, oh no, I did get better, right? Like I haven't actively tried to get better in like a few years now, right? Like I kind of stopped studying, but even between the time between now and like the time I stopped studying, I still have been improving because I just keep doing it. The more you do something, the more you improve, whether you want to improve or not, because you're just going to pick up on things, right? Actively learning a skill, of course, does teach you faster, right? But like if you just do the thing, you'll also learn as well, because that's just how you learn, right? That's just how you work, right? Like you could like if you're doing too many studies, right? If you're doing too many studies, take a break from studies. Just stop studying, right? You don't have to do studies every day. Just draw. Just have fun. Just sit down and be like, I'm gonna just have fun drawing something that I think is just fun to draw. It could be shitty, it could be stupid, it doesn't have to be good, right? And then you can just, as long as you keep drawing, and eventually you'll feel better about doing studies again. You can get back to studies if you want, or you can just do your own thing in your own direction, right? You don't have to study every single day forever just to get good, right? So there's that too, right? There's that too. So don't feel obligated to like that, like you're stuck studying and not improving, and then you like have to study to improve, because you're going to improve regardless. That's just how learning works. Is this a layer that has anything? It does not. I don't know if what I said helped, Ray, but I do hope you find your way. Do just try to reconnect with little Ray back when you first loved art, and just chase passion for a while, chase what you love for a while, and you can come back and circle back later and worry about whether or not you're good or bad after you're feeling less stressed, for sure. I just have a learning deficiency, dude. Me too. dude, like, okay, so I know people who like are so good at art and so natural at art that they barely even had to try to learn things. Like they just pull up like a picture of something, and they're like, and then they can perfectly draw whatever. Like they have like one reference, and then they're like, they could just perfectly draw, not copy that picture, mind you, but like they could do perfect anatomy in any angle, any perspective, just from one reference. And I'm like, how did you do that? And they never studied a day in their life. They're just talented. They just go. And I'm like, how the fuck? Some people literally are just good, right? And I'm like, how? Right? I was never like that. I had to study really, really hard just to be like a little bit good, right? I had to study really hard. And even me, I'm not satisfied with my work, because I'm like, well, it's not as good as it could be. I studied really hard. For how long I've studied, I should be better than what I am. Right? And the thing is, like, there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons, right? Because what I realized is those people who were really talented when I was younger, at some point, they stop learning because they never had to learn to begin with. They were just good at it. So they never learned how to learn. And so for them, if they can't do something, they don't learn how to do that thing. They're just like, they just stick with the thing they know how to do, right? The people who have to learn and they have to go through all the hard steps, they learn how to learn. So like, you might not see the advantage of that at the start, but with enough time given, you will eventually see that advantage, because you'll be able to do things those people can't do, because you took all the steps to learn all the things, and you actually broke things down, and you learned how to learn, so you won't hit the same bottlenecks as them, right? So you're not actually fucked by having like problems with learning. It gives you an advantage later on down the line that other people don't have. It just takes time to reach that point to see that difference. So it's not a negative. I know it feels like a negative, but it's not a negative. It just means you learned how to be a student, and you learned how to do things. So you'll be good. You'll be good. Trust. You'll be good. You'll be good. It takes time to realize. Because that's how it is with me. I have to study everything I do, but like, it's, you know, you get there, as long as you can do what you want to do down the line. And you don't have to be perfect to do what you want to do, mind you. You don't have to be perfect. Enjoying the motivational stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Everyone learns differently. Yeah, that too. Grosvenor, you're right. It's not a learning deficiency. Everyone also does just learn different. That's that too. Like, different people learn better from different things. Some people need like someone to teach them manually. Some people need people to like. Some people learn from like doing things themselves, and then some people need to have examples. Some people just, I don't know how people just wing it. Some people just wing it and they're good, and I don't know how to do that. They're like, I don't know, it's wild. But it's not a negative. It's not a negative, right? It's not bad, right? It's just different, and it leads you down to different problems and different bottlenecks down the line. Everyone ends up with different issues, right? Because even the people who are talented, they have issues too. It's just in a different way, right? They struggle with their own stuff. You're out? Bye? Okay. See you, Lilith. You take care. You have a good rest of your day. Oh, that's a crazy fortune you got, actually. That's why you left? Oh, shit. Oh, man. You know what? Fair. Honestly, fair. Leaving for that fortune, fair, dude. So some of my fortunes are pretty rough. Some of my fortunes are pretty rough, I will say. But yeah, Ray, I hope you feel better about art soon. Don't give up. Just keep going. Just do what you think is fun, and I hope you find your way. Just don't quit. Just don't quit, right? Find a way to make it comfy, but don't quit. I've seen so many people quit art, and I don't want people to quit art. I want people to keep doing art, because a lot of people quit when they feel like they're really good and they're really talented, you know? Like, Ray, I really like your artwork. I think you're a really good artist, and I would be really sad if you drove yourself into a corner and quit, because I think your art is definitely fantastic. I don't know which direction you want to go with it, or what like career you want with it, like what kind of like industry you're trying to get into, but I think you should keep it up. Fortunes are based? You're the one who wrote them, Gante. Gante calling his own fortunes based. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. Perseverance is the ultimate skill for improvement. Yes. Yes. You just have to do it every day. Like, just make it a daily thing, right? Like, if there's something you're really passionate about, right, and you want to get better at it, right, it's not about like the end goal. It's just about doing it every day, right? You just got to do it every day. That's it. Just get into a rhythm, get into a nice comfy rhythm where you're just doing the thing all the time. Like, for me, right, I draw every single day. Lately, sometimes I don't, but I've been drawing like every single day for a very long time, because I just like the process of drawing, right? If you can learn to love the process, then that's all that really matters, right? Because you'll eventually get where you need to be just from loving the process. That's what I think. Because, like, even me, I'm not the best artist in the world, but the things I want to make, I can make them with my skill level. I can make them. And I'm not necessarily, like, stuck at this skill level either, because, like, you know, the more I draw, the better I get. So even if I don't want to improve, I'm going to improve. You know? You said AI thing with my government. Oh, that sounds complicated. They're pushing it in schools, made me feel like I never had a chance here. That sounds rough. I don't know what to think about AI government stuff, because I don't know what that entails entirely in the way that you're framing it, right? I don't know the specifics, but I don't think AI can replace artists. I don't think I'll do a bottom lid. I don't think AI will actually properly replace artists or anything like that. I think it could be used as a tool. But I don't think it'll replace anything. Because the way AI works is that it can only make averages. It can't make things up that are entirely new. It can only copy-paste what already exists. It can't invent things. Artists invent things. AI can't invent things, right? Because it's based on consuming data that it's already there, right? So if you want to make something unique, AI can't do it for you. AI can only show you what's already out there. You know what I mean? AI? Yeah, it's AI. Is he talking about? AI couldn't make Gantes? Exactly. They couldn't make a Gante. Because Gantes, in the way you imagine them, don't exist, right? You had to manually create that through trial and error, right? AI can't just make things the way you want. Another good example of AI not working the way people want it to is that, like, let's say you generate a bunch of things and you want to make like a video, right? There's a lot of people who make AI videos, and even if the AI is perfect, it doesn't mean they know how to string the video together properly, right? So, like, even with video making, you can't really make a good video unless you at least understand how to do things in certain scenes, how to put scenes together, how to tell a story properly, right? So AI is not a replacement for creative art. It could probably be used as a tool, but you still need a level of skill to even utilize it to begin with, to make it like do proper things. But even then, you can't invent things with it. You can only copy paste what's there, right? You planning to leave the school? Fair enough, fair enough. Is it like an art school? Because having AI be like part of like an art school curriculum is kind of crazy, I gotta say. Oh, country. Damn, okay. I don't think you can escape AI. I don't know if any country is going to actually properly kind of like get rid of it, you know? But I don't think you should worry about AI if you're worried about it in terms of like creative pursuits. I think you should just do what you want to do. Because I personally think people who do traditional work are going to see a very big boom in their work and their demand for their work after AI runs its course. Because AI does not make good products. And if you keep to doing artwork, your work is going to be much more valuable than AI work. Because at some point, people want quality, right? If somebody wants to hire people for quality... That's crazy, Clouds. I actually allowed that before reading the sentence. That's crazy. No. Anyways. Make them black and shiny? No. No. It's my sleepy eyes, bro. What do you mean? Actually, my eyes don't look sleepy enough. It's got to be more of like flat. Like this. There we go. I read Cloud's comment and totally lost my train of thought. Listen, I'm just tired. I'm just tired, bro. I'm just tired. There's no crazy things going on here. I look smug. I look smug, guys. I have a brand new look for my character. Fair. I try to go for like the tired, like worn out look where I'm like chilling. I'm like chilling, but like I'm comfy tired, not like miserable tired. You know what I mean? Like I'm just out of energy, but I'm having a good time. That's the kind of look I go for. I don't want to be miserable tired. Yeah. You want to pursue more character design, mechanical design, so like concept art? You're making it worse? Oh, it's eye bags. No, dude, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. You know, I'll get the hair in there and it'll look fine. Look up whore eyes drawing on Google Images. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. People always prefer human. They will prefer human for sure. Because, you know, if you want quality, you're going to hire a human. Not everybody wants cheap. Some people want quality. Quality and cheap, not the same thing. Concept art, if that's what you're talking about, is concept art is a very competitive industry, especially nowadays, for sure. I think most people get concept art jobs nowadays. I think most people get concept art jobs nowadays. Maybe it's my eyebrows, actually. Hold on. I think most people get concept art jobs nowadays because they have other skill sets within something. So like if they're in games, for example, in video games, they're also like a 3D modeler and do other jobs, and then they just get hired on to also do the concept art. You still have like high profile like concept artists, but like I think people get hired kind of as like oh, this guy on our team knows how to do art. Let's hire him, you know? So concept art's kind of a tricky industry by itself, but there's other ways to make money from design that is not just concept art. So it depends like specifically like where you want to take that, because you can also design characters and stuff for other things that aren't necessarily like in video games, right? The eye bags are my favorite part of your model. I always wonder if they're too small. Sometimes I'm like, my eye bags need to be bigger. We're in need of a bonk emote. We probably. I could probably make one. I don't know how to draw my face. I think my eyebrows are usually like this. You know, they're like up. Even right now, they're like up. I got like that relaxed face going, you know? Okay, guys. I know Cloud's ruined everything with his comments. Cloud's ruined everything with his comments. We're gonna pretend Cloud's never said anything and just continue on with our lives. What if you added extra layers to your eye bags to look extra tired? I have, actually. You want to see? Look. I don't know the hotkey for it, actually. Let me look up the hotkey. I don't want to press the wrong thing. I feel like I'm going to break something. Wait, is it this button? No, it's not that button. Wait 1 second. I have extra eye bags, though. I have eye bag options. I just don't remember the hotkey for it because I don't do it often. Oh, should I move myself? Look. We got deeper eye bags, and then we got like the extra eye. Look at my eyes. I don't know how visible it is while I'm a tiny person on the screen, but I got like mega eye bags. I got double the eye bags. I got eye bags on my eye bags. We can eye bag it up. As long as your bags don't have bags, my bags do have bags now, Grosvenor. We got mega eye bags. They could be worse, though. It could be worse. It looks good, though. I love eye bags. They're such a fun design. I just sometimes wonder if I need bigger eye bags or not. I'm like, should I make my eye bags more prominent? Dude, I look so chill and happy right now. Look at me. Look at this. I'm having a good time. Actually, couldn't I put this all on separate layers? I'll put the hair on its own there. And I'll make it easier later. I could also flip the hair if I like rotate to the other side. There's that too. My friend says eye bags are sex. Dude, there's some really sexy characters in anime with eye bags, let's be honest. Some characters in anime really have a fantastic eye bag look going on. I love like that older lady, like you know, like those older lady scientist girls who are overworked with eye bags. I love that cliche. I love that cliche, dude. Maybe it's free mascara. That's funny. Maybe so. Oh, this doesn't go high up enough. Yeah, I hope anybody who's feeling worn out about art definitely take some time to just think about stuff, because people should not be quitting art. They should be expressing themselves and having fun with things. I think with the advent of AI, I think having art becomes also maybe... Technical skills are good, because, you know, a technical artist will always be better than, like, AI, right? But then art with personality also becomes even more valuable, because AI can't do personality, right? It can, like, do cheap imitations, but it can't do, like, actual, like, authentic personality, right? There's that, too. I've definitely, like, spoken to artists who feel existential over AI. Like, it's very easy to feel like, oh, why not just use AI? Especially if you're, like, learning, right? You'll feel a lot more satisfied if you're learning and you're, like, deciding if you want to use AI or not. I think it's a lot more satisfying in general to just learn a skill than to get AI to copy paste stuff for you as well, right? There's that too. I do mean designs. Concept would be a secondary thing. I always correlate designs and concept together. Do you mean like, what do you mean? What would you design for in particular? My brain always correlates the two. That paw, that's a cute paw emote. When I say something that's a problem, it's fine. I mean, clouds, you know, it's how you say it. It's how you say it. Best to just take a break if you get too stressed. Breaks do help too, yeah. Sometimes people end up like quitting during a break when all they need to do is just get back to it in a different way or think about it a different way as well. But sometimes breaks can help with thinking about it in a better way as well. So it definitely depends, yeah. It's related, thinking about it, like design, backstory, outfit. Ah. Would you want to work on like video games, cartoons, or would you just want to be hired for like people's random projects? Do you have like a goal with that? I forgot how to draw myself. Where's Moshi.png? There she is. Listen, chibi Moshi and actual Moshi look a little bit different, okay? I don't know how to draw myself sometimes. That's how you phrase it. Look at a mirror. I mean, good, but it's easier to just have it right there on the screen with me. The humble mirror in the corner. No, it's fine. This goes lower than that. Look, my mirror is my Moshi.png. That's my mirror. Anything? Just keep designing stuff. It is very competitive, though, for sure, if you want to get into concept work and design. But if that's your passion, just keep going for it. Because the thing is, like, so there's, like, different levels of it, right? Like, you could work at, like, a big studio, or you could work at smaller studios. You could work with indies. You could work with, like, small people's projects as well to just get into it, right? And you can build up your portfolio slowly over time. There's lots of people who want designs for a lot of different projects, right? So you don't necessarily have to focus only on like big projects or like big industry stuff. Big industry stuff is also like an option though as well, right? But like there's lots of people who just want small things. You know, like maybe people who are writing books, writing stories, small indie games. You know? There's always somebody out there looking for designs, and not everybody can hire like the super top tier people as well, which also gives you an in to be like, yo, I can get like my portfolio started here, you know? Because no, there's ways to make things work, Ray. I believe if you keep trying and you keep going, you'll find where you can do your thing that you want to do, you know? Moshi is flat as a board. I am indeed. I am incredibly flat. Me and Ari are basically opposites in that regard. Ray working for Mappa Studio making animes, never seeing their family again. That's funny, dude. I gave up on trying to work for a company, just want to make my own thing. That's the thing too, right? Like even if you don't get like a company job, you can just make your own thing, right? Like that's what I'm doing too. I'm like I can't work jobs, right? I can't work jobs for my own personal issues, right? So for me, I'm like, well, my only option is just to make my own things. And you can also just make your own things and do well with that as well. I'm trying to figure out how to do well with that still, but like I would like to believe that I will eventually figure my life out as well, you know? Because you can just absolutely just do your own thing, start your own thing, or maybe start something with friends, right? Like if you have one skill set but you want to make a certain thing and you're missing the skill set, you can either learn that missing skill set, or you could be like, hey, I know a friend, a buddy, a guy who like knows how to do this thing. Maybe I should ask him. We can combine forces and try to make a thing together, see if that goes anywhere, right? So like there's lots you could do. Daily Shaver, welcome in. Hello, how you doing today? The indie market is big right now. It is, absolutely. Even back in the day, like there's a lot you can do with your own stuff. There's a lot of people who made their own stuff and they got very successful making their own things, right? Like if you look at something big like Fate Stay Night, right? Like how did Fate Stay Night start? It was just some dude writing stories and like that he just put out by himself. Like he was just by himself with like an artist that he knew in school, right? And they just got together and made a visual novel. They sold it at Comic-Con, and then they made money, and then somehow Fate ended up this really big franchise, right? Like you can just make things, right? You don't know where it's gonna go. Maybe you will be the next Fate, maybe you won't be the next Fate. But even if you're not, like there's probably a degree of success you might see, right? You never know until you try, right? So it's like, you know, if there's something you want to do, you can find a way to make it work, even if you're not like, you know, even if you're struggling to be like, how do I make this work? You can just try all your options, see how it goes. And then somewhere, eventually, it's going to make sense, you know? Everything that you've been learning, everything you've been doing will eventually just make sense, because everything you learn, even if you don't use it for the purpose you thought you were going to use it for, finds a way to be useful at some point in time for you, right? Like the things that you learn, like that you think is useless or like isn't going anywhere, eventually it means something at some point in your life, and you're like, oh shit, never thought I'd need that again, right? So all you can do is just try, keep pushing forward, keep going, and you know, you do what you need to do to survive life as well in the meantime, but then you just keep going. And I truly believe people will figure stuff out as they get there, right? Life is a journey for sure. Wasn't Fate originally just a rogue? Yes, that's the visual novel that was made. Well, they didn't start with Fate, they started with Tsukihime, but yes, it was an eroge. He added sex scenes to his game because he thought no one would buy it if there wasn't sex scenes. He didn't even want to write them. And that's why he also eventually released versions where he edited it all out and he stopped writing those, because he realized, oh, you don't need to write those to sell things and be famous. You can just do what you want to do. And people will like it for its other qualities. He eventually realized that. I wonder if Tsukihime also suffers from Saberface. It does, especially the old one doesn't. The old one doesn't, right? The new one does. The remake does. I can show you. Tsukihime old, and then we got Tsukihime remake. Let me show you Arcoroid. So old Arc looked like this, like the girl, the blonde girl, is protagonist girl. Well, she's not protagonist, but like main love interest, right? She used to look like this, right? That's what she used to look like. She doesn't really look like a Saberface, right? Right? She kind of has her own thing going there with her, like the hair flip, right? Hair flip. They made an FGO and I lost respect for Nasu. I liked FGO for a little while, but I totally fell off of Type Moon after FGO also. I very much still love old Fate stuff and old Type Moon stuff though. I feel like that was a very special time, and I feel kind of nostalgic for it every once in a while. Anyways, this is the remake. Look, she looks like Saber now. It looks like Neko Arc. It's the same girl. That's because it's the same girl. It's Arc. It's Arcoroid. Neko Arc is just Neko version of Arcoroid. That's why. It's the same person. She gets Neko-ified. That's it. Anyways, her remake looks very Saberish. Like they gave her like the flaps, like the on the side like that, instead of like the flip. So she lost her flip, and she like kind of looks more like Saber now. Neko Arc is just Arcoroid. Look, let me show you. They have the same clothes. But yeah, I was very much like a Type Moon fan back in the day. Look, same clothes. White sweater, purple skirt, blonde hair, same person. Same person. The artist has some very nice, clean artwork. Koyama is a very good artist. I really like Koyama's work. Because the old artist and the new artist aren't the same artist. They hired someone new for like the remakes. Koyama does really good artwork for Type Moon visual novels. I haven't played any of the remakes or the new stuff yet. I fell off after Witch on the Holy Night. But what I played of Witch the Holy Night was really good. They did a fantastic job with it. I like how they decided to make it a bit more cinematic, right? So their visual novels have become a lot more cinematic. They aren't just, oh, you have like sprite there, background, and the talking happens. They actually made like scenes that are moving, and it feels more like there's actually like a story being shown visually. So I really like what they're doing with it visually. I just have not been in Type Moon for a long time because I just fell off at some point. I started watching Fate Strange Fake though, and it made me feel all nostalgic because Fate Strange Fake is actually pretty good. The anime, I'm enjoying it a lot. Some people don't recover from spicy stuff because they end up getting typecast for it. Oh yeah, that definitely happens to actors for sure. It can definitely like ruin reputations. I think Nasu, the writer for Type Moon, did a good job at recovering from making eroge. People don't really care that he made eroge after all. I think he's doing quite well for himself in that regard. His chin feels like it's too low. I'm gonna raise that up a bit. There was this one particular point in time with like anime, I felt like fans and like Comiket and stuff that was like really fucking. Everyone felt really creative, and I feel like people don't really make stuff anymore. At least they're not as like it's not as easy to find stuff as it used to be. Because around the time Type Moon got popular, there was also Urayushiki 07 when he made like Higurashi and Umaneko and stuff, right? And like there was a bunch of other people too. I think Toho. Well, Toho's a little bit older, I guess. But like everyone was just making really creative stuff around that time. And I feel like people don't really like dive into that sort of culture with making stuff in anime fandoms as much as they used to. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've been like an active part of a community and like an anime community anyways. It's been a while, so maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there's like a particular point in time back in the day that I very much miss because I remember how everybody was trying to make things, and I was really inspired by it. Like everything I do online nowadays is just me being inspired by how things used to be, where I'm like, people just made things and it was cool and it was fun. I just want to make things, you know? Even if the internet isn't the same as it used to be, I want to just make things too. It's fun. Making things is fun. He got inflicted with Saber Face. He did get inflicted by Saber Face. It is a shame. Koyama does have some really good characters he made that don't look like Saber. It's just some characters he makes just end up looking like Saber, and I don't know why he keeps doing that. It's like not all of his characters look like that, so it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Maybe it's fine though. I don't know. A Hoge makes a character 5% better. It does. I love Ahoges. I love the Ahoges that move and stuff as well. Glad you're glad you're self-employed so you won't have to give your boss. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Is it really a Hoge if it doesn't wag like a tail? I like the ones that go to like different shapes and whatnot, you know? Some of them are like really expressive in anime. YouTube chat's not appearing on screen, is it not? I see it on my end. I see it on my end. I think Twitch chat's just faster than YouTube chat, so you only see YouTube once in a while. And I just only look over at chat every once in a while, so I don't see it as it updates. I see chat only once in a while. No, it's not you, Clouds. It's that Twitch chat moves faster. I'll say something. There you go, Grosmer. Grosmer popped up on screen. Look at that. No, it's because I don't check chat like all the time. I'm not always looking at chat. I only look over when I'm in between drawing, right? So if I reply to YouTube chat late, you might not see YouTube chat on the screen the moment I'm replying to it, if that makes sense. Rathmero, hello, welcome in. How you doing today? How's it going? Acquire lazy eye so you can draw and chat at the same time. That'd be crazy, dude. That'd be crazy. How's it going, Rathmaro? How was stream today? How was it? I give you a shout out because you deserve a shout out. What about you? My stream was very busted this morning, so I'm kind of late to stream and it was really broken. Today I'm trying to figure out how to, like, what kind of style to use. I'm trying to figure out like a style to use for like rigged animations to make things a little bit smoother for when I make animations, right? So I'm in a process right now where I'm just trying to learn how to make things look. I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. Shout out, huh? I gotta make you nervous, you know? That's Maro getting shout out attack every time. It's funny. I know. That's why I do it. That's where I was like, time to chill. Hello. Ah! I think it's funny. Okay. I think this hair strand's a bit too long. I should be like drawing these in pieces properly and like, you know, rigging it properly instead of drawing it all together, but I'm drawing it all together and for some reason. I should have drawn them all piece by piece though. I kind of made a mistake now that I think about it. I was thinking about it a little bit wrong. You know, it's fine. We're just designing it and we can draw it properly after. It'll be a little bit of extra work, but it's not a big deal. Never saw the hoodie. It's cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like the hoodie. I think what happened was earlier Chimley was going through all my costumes. He was redeeming all my costumes and showing chat all my different outfits. And I think I just don't have a timer on my hoodie, so it never went away. I never actually selected the hoodie here. It just happened and it's not going away. So, you know, we got the hoodie now. Let's see. You got like, I'll probably draw a little bit more loose since I'm just designing. I think I've been too careful with how I'm drawing because I can just do a good copy afterwards. I just do a good copy afterwards. This won't be the final copy. This will just be me experimenting to figure out how things look. So I'll get a little bit looser with my stuff instead of trying to be perfect lines and whatnot. No, that doesn't look right. What if we stack outfits? You can't. You can't stack them, I'm sorry. I animated it in a way where, like, because all the outfits are on my model, right? You can stack outfits if they're like items, or if I remove the toggle for it. I designed it in such a way that it doesn't stack. It swaps. It's literally rigged that way in Live 2D. It's not part of VTube Studio. You can't break the model. Yeah, it's basically like an animation timeline, right? So all the outfits are technically all on like the same, but then like they disappear because it's animated too. You know what I mean? You can't break it so they all stack. You could if it was VTube Studio run, but it's not. It's on the animation timeline. Like you could, if you break me, it won't break from the in a way that you can see everything because it's just not built that way. When I stack all my outfits, though, I do look crazy. Captain Harlock, Moshi, always welcome. I was like, it's funny because when I designed the Captain Harlock, I was worried that nobody would get it, and I'm so happy that people get it. Because I'm like, do people know Captain Harlock anymore? And I'm glad people do. I'm glad there's multiple people who do. Captain Harlock, Space Pirates, good time. Absolutely fantastic time. All right, I think my body's too small. I think it's like JoJo. It's funny because I wasn't thinking of JoJo when I made that outfit, but people are not wrong if they say JoJo. I was just thinking of Bancho stuff, like let me show you guys. What was this girl's name? I'm gonna show you multiple girls. So like you have like the Bancho look, right? Okay, wait. Got this character. To be fair, I think most of these characters are inspired by JoJo anyways. But like JoJo himself, the guy himself, Jotaro, is inspired by the archetype, right? What the fuck was her name? Me trying to remember names. You got this person, and then you got like, I think there was even one in Kill la Kill, right? The fuck, the girl, the sidekick. What's the sidekick girl's name again? She had like a power that turned her into that. What was her name? Mako, that was her name. Mako had that outfit also. Of course, it's like JoJo-esque inspired, but you know. I didn't watch Kill la Kill. No, it's all good. I liked Kill la Kill personally. I thought it was a fun time. It's completely not serious. You know, like here's Mako. Right? Got like the little grass. So like the thing is, you always have the ripped up hat. You got the ripped up hat, and you got the ripped up jacket, right? And you got the grass in your mouth, right? You know? There's Mako. You know, then there's this girl, right? She's like, you know, you got like the Bancho look, right? So you do like the wrap in the middle, right? You got like the ripped jacket, and then you got like the little sandals, right? Calico was too fan servicey for my taste. Understandable. I feel like it worked just because they were making it ended up being a commentary on like it was part of the plot, right? It was part of the plot in a way that was creative. So for me, I thought it was tasteful enough, but I understand if someone thinks it's not, if it's too fan servicey. You know, I personally think it's understandable. And, you know, then there's like, you know, someone like Daidoji, you know, you know what I mean? Like it's a trope, you know, the Bancho trope, right? So Jotaro is part of that trope, but I think he's like the one thing everybody thinks of most, right? He's the one thing everybody thinks of most when it comes to like the archetype, right? And he definitely inspired the archetype as well. But yeah, I'm not necessarily trying to be Jotaro himself, but like it's the same archetype as Jotaro for sure. Because I don't think Jotaro wears like sandals, right? He's not like full. Yeah, he has like shoes. He has shoes. He doesn't go all in on the sandals and the grass in his mouth. He has a couple things missing, but he's still the archetype and a very iconic one of it as well. He's the biggest 16-year-old to ever have existed. That's anime for you, man. You're like, he's 16? What? Oh, man. I've never watched JoJo since exact moment. It's the most I've ever known JoJo. That's funny. I mean, JoJo's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I liked part 2 the best. I liked JoJo being silly, missing the chest binder, that too. But to be fair, only the female banchos have the chest binder, right? The guys don't really need it, right? Guys don't really need a chest binder unless they got like really big pecs or something. I don't know. Clouds, this is the 3rd time you've been auto-modded today. Your choice in words is crazy, Clouds. Too much packs, need to nerf them, exactly. In the US, a lot of teenagers are like 20-year-old people. Just look at High School Musical. Wait, really? High School Musical. Is it because they just hire actors who are older? Oh yeah, that's just them hiring actors who are older, right? That's what that is. Or that's what I would assume that is, anyways. Before Joestar, there was North Star. Very true. Not a bancho, but still a very cool dude. One of the JoJos is inspired by Kenshiro. It was the part 1 guy, wasn't it? He was straight up like supposed to look like Kenshiro a little bit. The first JoJo, the very, very first one, the very first lad. Those are adults, 100% not children. No child would look like any of them. I don't know. Maybe they just went through puberty very early. Okay, Gante. Maybe they just rapidly aged for their age. You know. I'm bad at guessing people's age. I have 3 categories in my brain: child, adult, and old. To be fair, people don't age at the same rate, is what I've come to realize, right? Some people age very quickly, and then some people take forever to age. I have met 40-year-olds who look like they're in their young 20s, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought you were 20. And then you see some like 30-year-olds who look like they're 60, and you're like, what happened? Everybody ages at a different pace. It's very hard to guess people's ages because everybody does age at a different pace. I think it has to do with like genetics and lifestyle. Lifestyle has a big impact on how fast people age, right? Some people age very quickly, and then some people don't, because some people abuse their body, some people expose themselves to the sun too long, some people do things they shouldn't be doing, and then some people live pampered lives where they're super taken care of so they don't age, you know? Depending on the lack of sleep, I apparently look 22 or 45. Oh, that's such a huge gap. That's funny. Understandable though. Sleep, very important. Sleep, very important. Yeah, you don't want to mess up your sleep. It will impact your ability to be healthy for sure. Rathmaro just aging up and down by 20 years every day. Every passing day, every passing hour. Oh, gained 10 years. Oh, lost 10 years. I'm a 90s baby. People think I'm a teenager still. I've had that too, actually. I'm old, right? I'm old. I've been. I won't give you guys my exact age, but I'm old, right? I'll just say I'm in my 30s. I'm old, right? I'm in my 30s, and I've gone to like places, right? I go outside, and then people ask me like they'll like get my age wrong. Like if you like some places you have to go to that where people have to like know your age. Like if you like go to a hospital or something, or like you go to certain places, and people think I'm like way younger than I am, and I'm like, oh no 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 no. Goes outside, sure, right? I go outside like once or twice a year. I go outside once or twice a year, and that's probably why I look really young, because I get no sun exposure. I get no sun exposure. That's probably it. Also, Ari, welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, when people have to guess my age, I apparently look younger than I actually am. My bags are big today. I feel that. It's funny because I turned them on to show chat. I don't actually feel tired today. I feel pretty good today, actually. I'm having a pretty good day. My first stream today was kind of a disaster, but and I also didn't get the girl I wanted in my gacha game from the banner that I wanted. But aside from that, my day's going pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good today, honestly. Today feels like a good day. I like today. That's good. Thank you. I hope Ari's day is also going all right. I hope you're also having a good day, Ari. And if you aren't, I hope it does get better. It's the PC that's tired. Yeah, my PC was about to give up on me. Dude, I'm telling you, it's Google Play. Every time I mess with Google Play, it does things it should not be doing. Google Play is it's busted. And I don't know why it's like this. I might have to rig the clothes on a separate layer so I can change my clothes. I think I might have to make a naked mochi. I might have to make a naked mochi underneath this. So I might need 2 mochis to make this work the way I want it to work. It's can noise. I mean, that's what I had to do with my VTuber model also. What do you mean? You don't change clothes by keeping clothes. People are naked under their clothes, and they're also skeletons inside their flesh, you know? I know you'd never expect a skeleton to be inside there, but everybody has a skeleton inside them. Stress at work, but better at day now that Moshi's trim. I'm sorry, that work was stressful, Ari. I hope it becomes less stressful over time. Work hard. Work always hard. Okay. Clowns, that's your like 4th or 5th auto mod. You know, I'm not allowing that, Clowns. I don't want to allow that. I don't think people should be calling each other whores in chat. It's a funny joke, but we're not going to allow that word. It's weird to think we're just skeletons in skin and muscle suits. It is weird to think about, right? Every once in a while I think about it and I'm like, oh, that's weird. Whoa, Clouds? Dude, Clouds is on a roll with automod today. He's been auto-modded like 4 or 5 times already because of the things he keeps saying. I keep allowing it so he can speak, and I'm like, I feel like some of these terms I shouldn't be allowing, because if somebody else comes in here and uses them, I don't think it would be, you know, the best. You know what I mean? Yeah. Back to work, bye guys. Okay, Ari, you take care. I hope work feels better soon. I hope work is okay, Ari. I gotta readjust my personalities. It's crazy, dude. How far down does my jacket go? It goes pretty far down, right? It goes like down here. And then I have like an extra like shirt after it. Told myself to draw more loose, and then I proceeded to not draw more loose. Boop. And then we got like this, like a zippy. I guess I should have put a thing here. It's like when you use personality 6 with friend group 3. Oh, is that what's happening here? That's all right. It just means you're comfortable, right? It just means you're comfortable. You know, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I just don't want my auto mod to learn the wrong things. You know, you gotta train that thing. You gotta train the auto mod to, like, know the right things, right? Something feels off about the way I did this, and I don't know what it is. There's something I don't like about the proportions of where this is going. I try not to say certain words. I'd also feel bad if I said the wrong thing to someone. Understandable. I get that too, right? Like, I don't normally talk like I don't know. I don't really have a foul mouth or anything like that in terms of how I speak. But like, you know, even so, it's like you don't. Everybody understands language differently, and you do need to be cautious to some extent to be like, oh, you don't want to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, even if you are, you know, even if you're using like normal words, right? It's a very normal social concern, I'd say. And the hoodie too low on your body? That's where it is. Look. That's where it is. I mean, I guess I could raise it a little bit, but it is in fact that low. It covers my legs. You don't see like my pelvis at all. You know? What I don't like about the proportions is probably that the head's too big. It's probably something with the head in relation to the body. I'll finish the body first, and then I'll play around with the proportions and see what we can do with it. Feels like it's a tiny bit higher on the body. It might be. It also might just be perspective, actually. Hold on. Because, like, here's the thing about perspective, right? I'm kind of making it do this. Maybe it should do this. Because it's kind of going down. Could be like a perspective issue. Right? And then perspective alone makes it look like it's not as low, even though it's in the same spot. Right? Could be that. And then I got my shorts. I want to make like a animation thing with this, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with this yet, when it's going to be done. I'm still cooking up ideas, so it'll probably be a while before I even use something like this. So I can take my time with it for sure. There's no rush. You talk about the shoulders. Oh! Like here. I'm okay with it being lower, but you might have a point, yeah. Like it could do something more like this, is what you're saying, right? Like this. Like the angles could be better instead of just being straight across. That's a good point. That's a good point. I can get back to that in a second for sure. I could try that. I think you're right that it does look better like that. This is too straight across for sure. It's like too horizontal. So I'll come back to that for sure. Of lost? No, you're right, you're completely right, I'm just interpreting it differently, but you're completely right. Okay, so because I think it's fine. I think it might be the shoulders for sure. Because if I erase this part, it does feel fine when I zoom out. So it's probably just how I'm resting the top part here, like how I'm folding it over. So I have to find a good way to fold it over. It looks right. I'll finish the legs first though. Show a little shoulder motion. I'm showing a lot of shoulder. What do you mean? Unless you mean on my model right now. In which case, no, I'm not taking the hoodie off. The hoodie is on. It stays on. Where she has bad postures leaning forward. True. I got that gamer pose. Do you like my gamer pose? The gamer hunch. Looks like a little gremlin. Good. We're achieving peak gremlin here. Ain't no feet here, just boots. Just boots. We're booting it up. I changed my length of my boots and how high up they go on a whim constantly. Constantly. They're just randomly different lengths. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe we just something like that, I guess. I don't know, dude. I think I want my boots to be like this. There's feet under them boots. I can feel it. Yeah, same as that. There's a skeleton under your skin. Skeleton is there waiting for you. I like how I made like this nonsense pattern on my boots, and I don't even know how to draw my own pattern that I made. I don't know. I'm inside the skeleton, flesh, mech armor. You're inside the skeleton, so you got like a person who's like a person who's a meat suit, and then you're inside the meat suit. Is it like Attack on Titan? You're like a little person piloting like a bigger person. Chat hungry for feet. Chat's hungry for all kinds of things all the time. You can't trust chat. There's no feet here, only boots. Only booties. 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 I dropped Attack on Titan after the second season. I also dropped Attack on Titan. I only got as far as Ymir dying. And I don't know how the rest of Attack on Titan went. Because around that part, I was like, what is happening? And then I quit. I quit Attack on Titan. It was a cool premise at the start. Yeah, I just fell off of it, and I don't really care to know the ending for it. The premise was cool though. Okay, we got little legs sketched in. Okay, let's just figure out this part, and if I can figure out this part, I think we're good. So I think This is also too horizontal. I think we want like angles, right? We want angles to make this work. Something more like this. Something more like that. Roughly. I did it very sketchy, but you know. This could probably go higher. No, she says I'm an uncle. Oh yeah, that one time. I was like, when did I say that? But you did ask one time that if you were a family member, what kind of a family member you would be. I remember that, actually. No, you're definitely the uncle. Dad voice? That's funny. Fox, and it has a dad voice. Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. I can see why you'd say that. I still think he's more of an uncle than a dad, though. He thinks I'm daddy? Flying Unk 76? That's funny. Which uncle? The weird one you avoid or the funny uncle? There's different kinds of uncles, you're right. You're right. I would say he's like the funny uncle. You know, he's the funny uncle. But you know, I think all uncles are a little bit like weird for some reason. You know, maybe it's just my experience with uncles. You know, maybe it's just my experience. You're gonna be more fireworks? That's funny. I guess this kind of works more now that I kind of raised it up. I think we want to have like, I think through the cloth we want to see that there's like a bend here. Papa, can I have an allowance? That's crazy. Oh man. Yeah, that could escalate to places. That could escalate to places. Alright. The style feels very lanky. Okay, what should my hair do? We can go down like this, and then we can just it's too sharp, right? You want to go down more like all over the place. My hair's not that long. My hair stops like here. I'm accidentally making my hair super fucking long. Super long. Okay, here. Do this. Do this. No, I think it works actually. After I put the back of my hair in, it kind of just works and fills out. When my back of the hair was missing, it felt like my head was too lanky for my body, but I think this kind of works, right? This kind of just works. I think this style could work. It could work. Could work. Sloth, hello, how you doing today? How's it going? Aren't you a dad? Fox is a dad, isn't he? Like actually a father? I didn't even do anything this time. I don't know, dude. Some uncles are, I dislike the people you invited into your house, so I'm gonna pull up with a katana type deal. I didn't even realize there were uncles like that. And feeling better yet? Sloth to Slothford his hand. You having a dad voice is obvious. Even Sloth came in and started slinging shit at you, Fox. Look, it's not an insult, Fox. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. I'm gonna merge all my layers. We're gonna warp things a little bit here. See if I can get a better feel for it. I don't think I like the proportions on some parts as well. I do think I like a wider head though. Wide head feels good, like horizontal head. You know, as opposed to like being more like round or vertical. I think I like the horizontal head. I think the neck's too big. Neck too long, neck too big. We need a smaller neck. We have to see it in motion. We do have to see it in motion. I think it'll look good once it's in motion. I don't know if I'll animate it right, but I can try my best. I can try my best. I think for neck, we want like, you know what I mean? Like tiny little neck. Tiny, thin little neck. That kind of bridges between. I don't know what I'm doing. We're doing something though. Is that too little neck? I don't know. And then shoulders kind of like can be pushed down and be more normal as well now. You know, maybe something like this. Maybe. Still hurting? What happened to your hand, Sloth? What happened? Did you get like a repetitive injury, or did something like is it like a strain, or is it like you injured yourself on something in the outside world? Because I know if you're like not careful, even on the computer, you can have like computer injuries. Chat freaking out about the not safe for work money. That's funny. It's part of my ongoing illness. Oh no. I remember you talking about that. Yeah, like you couldn't figure out what exactly was wrong. I remember that, yeah. And then I said I hope it goes away, and then I guess it never went away. That's really shitty. Your fingers are having an arthritic pain. Ooh. That really sucks. Do you have like do you have an idea of what it is now? Because I remember last time you talked about it, you didn't really know what it was, right? Do you have an idea what it is or how to like handle it now, or is it still kind of like a question mark? Because it must be really frustrating if you don't know what to do to feel better, right? Like that would be really frustrating. But if you have like an idea, then it's like not as bad, right? Get a robot hand? That's crazy. Just chop off your hand and replace it. That's wild, bro. It's coming together nicely. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not making like a finished copy right now. I'm just trying to figure out like what it would look like. So I'll make the finished copy another time. Right now it's just the overall look. I think it works though, because it'd be very easy to draw a style like this. It won't be too hard to like just quickly scribble some stuff in. And then if need be, I can have like a more realistic frames if need be. Not realistic, but like on model I should say. More on model frames. Or if I get like really silly, I can get like more squished, more chibi. So I could have a more fluid style with this as well. So I think I like what I came up with here, style-wise. Style-wise, because you know you can kind of like go back and forth between like maybe doing something like this, and then like you know it'll be like a shot-by-shot basis of whatever's needed, and then this could just be like used for really basic repeatable animations if I need to. So I think it'll work out for sure. I have a robot head. It's not that bad. True. Ray's got the mecha limbs. Still a question mark. I'm putting a compression glove, arthritis glove, on my hands. I hope the glove is helping a little bit. It sucks that there's no answers though, for sure. Have you ever done like a lot of work with your hands? Like any like repetitive sort of thing, or do you think it's connected to like some other issue? The shoulders are too up. Crush the shoulders a bit. Maybe a little bit more of this. I'm cheating right now, but you know what? It's okay because cheating with liquefy is helping me figure this out better. The foot would probably have to be its own thing as well. Oh, dude, this is gonna be so much work to rig. It'll save me time in the future, but just setting it up is gonna be a minute for sure. Okay, so shoulder fix, shoulder fix, shoulder fix. Get that smaller. I think that works. Yeah, I think this works. Can you make here's a cooking video game combining? It could be. It could be like a repetitive strain thing, right? If it's like fingers. Like if you so it could be something like that. Can you put Soldier 76 visor on Fox's bean? Sure. Give me 1 second. Soldier 76. Do you want the whole mask or just the visor? I guess all you need is the visor. Fox has his own mask, right? Let me find him. Where's his bean at? Disgrace my bean. But the people want to see it. What do you mean? The people want to see it. And if the people want to see it, then we gotta do it. You know? Here's the lad. The fox. The lad. Let me find a visor I can copy paste. Can I copy paste this? No, look at that. Let me just grab that visor. Just this piece, right? Just this piece? I guess I need more of like the bottom part just in case. What do you mean? You're 76. You're Flying Fox 76. What do you mean? And it's very pixelated right now, but you know, we're getting there. Ah! I don't know, I think you look kind of cool with it. What do you mean? You look kind of cool with it. You look like a RoboCop, a RoboFox. Look at us. I hate that. I don't hate that. It actually looks kind of cool. It actually looks kind of cool. It works. It actually works, dude. What do you mean? I know it works. I think you look cool. Alright. There you go. Welcome back, Problade. Very cool fox lad. I know, right? He looks cool. It worked perfect, honestly. Cyborgs in Helldivers 2. I don't think Fox wants to be a cyborg in Helldivers 2. I think he's like Rob, where he calls them clankers and hates them. You thought the same thing? Oh. Communist propaganda? Fox? No. That's a wild take. He's the most American that I know. I don't know a more American than Fox. I had to look up Mirko. I forgot who that is from My Hero Academia. I don't know who that is either. I never watched My Hero Academia. Don't turn me into Paladin Dance. Well, I like how this turned out. I think this will be great. I have to make a good copy of it still. But I think my experiment with figuring it out has turned out pretty good. There's a lot of variety I could do with this. It'll just be hell to rig, I think. And by hell, I mean I'll probably... It might be like a 2-day job to rig it. Drawing it might be a 1-day job. I could get it done in a week. I could get it done under a week. Few days. Few days. Few days. I'm going to use it as live 2D, so I'm going to make a proper version. I have to make all the parts and everything, and I'm going to rig it for live 2D. And it's going to be for animations. It's not going to be for like streaming. I'm not going to use it for streaming unless there's a very specific stream thing I want to do, I guess. It's going to be for animations on YouTube. It's for just having a faster way. A faster way to like have some reusable animations if I need to use them. There's a few ideas that are like I'm juggling in my head, right, for like kinds of videos I want to make. So one of these ideas I have is that I want to make little animations using my VTuber character a little bit more, right? And instead of drawing everything frame by frame by frame all the time, it might be useful to have like reusable little things that I can use that are just simple, right? So it'll be for that, because I really like making videos, you know, and that's my passion. I like making videos. I'm just trying to figure out which kind of videos I want to make at the moment. Golden bikini Valdio, wait, what? Golden bikini Valdio? Are you making golden bikini Valdio? When are we getting it? You want me to draw it? You want me to draw Faltio in a golden bikini? That's crazy. I'm not very good at that kind of art. I've never been good at that kind of art. I think you would make a much better one than me. I think you're much better than me at that kind of art. I'm not good at that kind of thing. I tried drawing Ari in a bikini once, and it was not sexy at all. I tried my best, though. Gonna slowly manipulate motion to do not safe for work art. I can't do not safe for work art. I'm not good at it. I've tried. I'm just not good at it. My brain does not work that way. Right? My brain does not work that way. And when I say I tried, like I don't mean like actual like crazy stuff. I started very simple, right? You know, like you have a sexy girl in bikini doing a pose. Like that's not bad, right? I can't make that look sexy though. I'm not very good at it. It's not. I'm much better at like cute, simple things or like really pretty fantasy things. You know, like I'm more of like I'm not good at the not safe for work thing. We talked about the Smoshi circles. Just draw circles. Yeah, but you gotta have like good like poses. You gotta have like good perspective. You got to be able to draw the body and understand the body in a certain way. And I just don't understand the body in that way. Not to mention, I am incredibly weak. And I just feel really embarrassed drawing stuff like that as well. Like, I just get really embarrassed doing stuff like that as well. I have no confidence. Boobas are fun to draw at any angle. I have no booba. Look at me. Look how flat I am. What if we do an art exchange? I draw Moshi, you draw Faltia? That's crazy, dude. I can't do not safe for work. I can't. It's not my skill set, and it's not where my brain is at. My brain ain't there. My brain doesn't think about it like that. I like wholesome things. I like cute things. I like wholesomeness. Alright, I think I'm done this. I won't do the good copy today. I'll either work on it off stream or I'll work on it next stream or the stream after. I might also just do trails next stream. Because I know Recon's been waiting for me to play more trails in the sky. So I'll be back on Friday and I'll do either trails or more art. I haven't decided yet. If not trails, I'll do trails on Saturday. Wholesome's good, especially in today's world. Absolutely. I like wholesome things, right? I feel like the world could use a little bit more wholesomeness and chill relaxingness, you know? And that's what I'm better at. So I like to focus on that. Ah! You tell me to doodle all the time? Just doodle bush? That's crazy. I can't draw, not safe for work, trust. I'm just not wired for it. Do you like Joe? I'm adding Booba to Moshi's eyes. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. Hello, Rob. How's it going? Passing by to say hi. Just got home from the hospital. I hope things have been going well. I'm not good at drawing not safe from work. I was telling chat how I'm not good at drawing not safe from work. One time I tried to draw Ari in a bikini. On stream, mind you. It was on stream that I was trying to draw it and did not turn out right at all. I'm not good at that kind of thing. Chat was laughing at me the whole time. I'm like literally not. It was during that stream where I was like, okay, chat, we're having a celebration. You guys can request any art you want. And then Lewd Ari, well, not Lewd Ari, but Ari in a sexy bikini was requested. And when I tried to draw her in a sexy bikini, I just couldn't do it. And then chat's like, I think you have a different idea of what counts as racy than we do. I remember you guys said to me. And I was like, oh. We shall do loot art together on stream? That's crazy, dude. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not in me. I'm telling you, it's not in me. I can't do it. I'm too pure. I'm sorry. I'm too pure in my brain. I can't construct things. Guys, I made a thing. You guys don't remember how much you made fun of me. I made a thing on stream and you guys all made fun of me. You aren't pure, you pit your friends against each other in WWE. Oh, that's funny. You murdered everybody. No, WWE's different. That's different. That's different. Don't worry about it. All the bad things that has happened on my stream aren't my fault anyway. They're the fault of Mochai Mocha. Different person, not me. Mochai Mocha is the one who likes violence. I keep getting ganked. It's funny you say that because, like, Ray, you absolutely destroyed Ghost Fishy and gave her trauma. Every time she sees your character, she's scared. She's like, oh no, he's gonna teleport behind me and kill me just like last time. Have a visor on. Do you know how funny that would be? I like update it like that quickly. Just immediately update it so you have the visor. Go lurk, farm some Warframe. Have a good Warframe, Rob. I hope you get whatever it is you're farming for. I hope the grind is kind to you. Do have good Warframe. Okay, I think I'm done on my minor fixes that I've been doing. It's been such small things I've been editing here. Kind of don't like the hair on the left side though. I might change that a little bit. Bonk! At least you gave me head pats to make up for it. Thank you. I don't consent to this bastardization of my image. It's okay, Fox. It only happened on stream for like less than a minute. You're fine. You're safe. It's okay. It's all good.
Blink, motherfucker!
Thank you for the blink redeem. Thank you. All right. I think I'm good. I think I've figured out my style. I'm gonna go get some lunch now, I think. You might say, oh, but you've only streamed for 2.5 hours, and I want you to know, it's been at least 3 hours. My first stream killed itself, you know? He's trying to make it a thing. Fox, I think you need to go into Ray's stream next time he streams. And fight him. It's really funny. It looks so good on him, honestly. Thank you for being here, Ethmar. Thank you. See, Mushy is always fun. It is always fun. Thank you for hanging out, Grosvenor, and everybody else in chat. Let's find somebody to raid on Twitch. Who's streaming? Oh, Q's streaming. I don't get to raid Q very often, so I could give Q a raid. I like Q. I haven't really interacted with her much, but the few times that I have, I really liked her. So I'll give her a raid. Looks like she's using her PNG today because she's doing some in real life sewing. Oh, that's interesting. Stream again tomorrow, maybe? I would stream tomorrow, but there's some things I want to get done work-wise, so I don't think I should. I'll probably be back on Friday just because Wednesday and Thursday I'm going to focus on project stuff and there's something I need to do in real life. I've got some obligations. So I won't be back till Friday. I do actually want to add another streaming day. I want to stream 4 days a week. I would like to be able to. So I'll work towards it. I don't know which day to pick yet, but I'll pick a day. Well, she doesn't have time for Fox. She has no time for stream. I managed to stream today. Come on. I need to pick a 4th day for streaming though, for sure, because I want to stream more for sure. Anyways, everybody, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out and chatting with me today. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys on Friday. I haven't decided what I'm doing on Friday yet, but yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!